So the idea of a holding environment is really important in all areas of one's life, whether it's like a leader and holding employees through crisis or difficult times, as a parent to a child or a partner to another partner. A holding environment can be considered a container where if one or multiple people are feeling dysregulated emotionally because of whatever event, a 2-year-old throwing a temper tantrum because they want to stay up late, or a partner is feeling super stressed because their workload is overwhelming and something happened, or in leadership it might be you're going through a crisis and layoffs and people are feeling very uncertain. So it's a lot to do with uncertainty and fear. So someone who's responsible for creating a holding environment is responsible to contain the emotional and psychological disruption for the other person or people to be able to root them and ground them so that they are able to reconnect to self through sort of the stability of the other person who's not physically holding them down, but emotionally and psychologically containing them without trying to tell them they're wrong or invalidating their hyper nervousness. They're calming them down by just holding them, calming down their nervous system. And that's what leaders and lovers and parents are supposed to do. It is inviting the dysregulation of their emotion and just rooting them and acknowledging it, that this is uncomfortable, validating their experience, not discounting it, not invalidating it, holding the space for them. And then after, and only after you've acknowledged their experience of what they're feeling, are you able to calmly start shifting them into challenging their thoughts or challenging their experience, saying things like, this is a difficult time, and we are going to move through this together, or this sounds really hard for you. And have there been other times where perhaps you experienced something like this, but you were able to overcome it? Or I can see you really want the candy right now, honey. Or I can see you really want to stay out late right now, honey. I can see how frustrating this is for you. And do you know that this is like what's best for you, right? I know it doesn't feel very good. It's all of those kinds of and statements, only after which you've rooted someone in the calm and safety and validated them that their experience is real, but you have to remain calm in your own nervous system. And that's where a lot of people go wrong as leaders, as partners, as parents. They up-level their emotion to match or mirror the other person's dysregulated nervous system. And that's where things go haywire. I call it a car crash waiting to happen. You want one person to be able to be the stability while the other person is learning to come back down to stability and walk them through that. This is about emotion dysregulation. So we have to regulate the emotional and nervous system first before we can move to the rational, logical part of our brain. Everyone needs someone to create a holding environment for them in different ways. So don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And visit my blog at the link in description to learn more.